Hey, what's up, all the peoples? This is Ridiculous Badger. It's 4:11 in the morning, and yeah, this daylight savings time. Half the year, it's just terrible. It's 3 in the morning. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say 3 in the morning isn't too late. 3 in the morning is too late. Well, now we're at 4 in the morning for me. That's way too late. But whatever. We have an event. I stayed up for it. Well, not for the event. I stayed up anyway, and we have an event. So let's take a look at the event. And, this is something that I think that we all kind of thought was coming, because we do know that they have that Nico skin for Patrick's Day. So, they like to bust that out. And it's an asset you can only use once a year, although I believe you could get it in the time and space. No, the World Event Shop. So, anyway, let's see what we got here. Item gift swap. 'Tis the season for giving, blah, 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 blah. I know this is an extra line here at the bottom. Probability of receiving the Shamrock from every column of mega slots is 5%, 3%, 3%, 5%, 5%. Very nice to see that, Seven Pirates. I can see that you're already taking some of the criticism that has been levied by the community against some of your practices to heart, and it is nice to see that probability in there. So, props for that. I don't know, is it accurate? I don't know. Well, the Theory Crafters do their own data mining from the game. So it's, like I said, it's 4 in the morning right now. A little bit later on in the day, we will fact check this one. So I hope it is 5%, 3%, 3%, 5%, and 5%. Otherwise, we're gonna have issues. Then we got the Galactic Oracle. And look at this at the bottom. Getting green hat takes an average of 100 times. That's this should have been in the game from day one. The fact that we're now coming up on 4 years, I believe. Probably 3 years since actual release, but 4 years since beta and testing. It's taking too long. This should have been there from day one. So I'll say thank you very much, Golf Clap 7 Pirates. But you should have known better. All right, endless challenge ended. The return of blah blah blah, super blah blah blah. Okay. So we got the super value pack, and this is a cookie cutter super value pack, and there's no $20 pack. That's, to me, okay, so 7 Pirates did a good thing by adding in some probabilities that really should have been there since day one. But you took away the $20 pack? Why would you do that for events? What's the reasoning that you have behind taking a purchase point out? And this pack is exactly the same as it's been for, insert the last 5 or 6 or 7 or 20 events. It's been the same pack. There's nothing here that's specific to this event. Nobody tried at all in this. And I really hope that this was an error, that you took out the $20 pack and that you're going to cram it back in there again. Because, one of the things that we've noticed in, I don't know, maybe the past 6 months is that it seems like they haven't been as clean with their event launches as they used to be. So, whereas in the past, everything was, all their ducks were in a row, all their T's were crossed, all their I's were dotted, all their Q's were queued when the event started. Now, it's coming up the event drops, and then we complain to support, hey, you took the $20 packet. Oh, we're so sorry. And then they cram it back in there. So, I'm hoping that's going to be a thing. Sentient Contest. This is Sentient Conquest, excuse me. This is something that we saw in the game files for a hot minute. I'm thinking about 7 weeks since we see this added to the game files. So as the events have been coming out, we basically assumed that the Sentient Conquest was going to drop during this. This isn't even. When does this end? 7 days. So this is not even the anniversary event. This is the week before the anniversary event. Is that true? I believe the 27th last year was the anniversary. So yeah, this is This is just another event to get us to spend money before. So you know what? Like, I'll backpedal a little bit. I understand why you took the $20 pack. You're trying to fleece us, but you know that's no way to run a merchant operation, in my opinion. They should give the $20 pack. I don't see the point. I mean, to be quite honest with you, I don't see the point of even buying these $100 packs at all, because their value is completely eclipsed by the VIP 11 pack value, just being that it's got 18,000 honor medals and an energy stone. It's lighter, it looks like a little bit on some of the resources, and then it's lighter on magazines, but whatever. Whatever, right? Excuse me, I hope everyone is enjoying their coronavirus. I'm actually coming down with a fever, so I have 12 rolls of toilet paper. If I die, let's put it in the comments below. Whoever does the craziest comment, I will bequeath to you my remaining rolls of toilet paper. I hear that those have some serious value, so I will put that in my living will. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's look at the Sentient Conquest. So it looks like there's 6 days, even though the event lasts for 7 days. Does this drag over? Nope. Let's press this thing. Sentient Conquest is divided... Oh, it's 6 stages. Each stage granting points, rewards, and ranking... Points, rewards, and ranking rewards. Okay. Stage 1 through 5 lasts 1 day each. Well, stage 6 lasts 2 days. Okay, that explains that. Why it's a 7-day event and there's only 6 stages. Overall ranking points are determined by the rankings in each stage. And final rewards are issued according to the overall ranking 2 hours after stage 6. This is so convoluted, I feel like I need a lawyer. Stage 1. Increase commander leadership with magazines. Okay. I'm probably not going to do that because it's not an add leadership event. Stage 2, accelerate building upgrade, tech research training, or soldier healing by 1 minute. Okay, so using speed ups. So what is that? That just gives us a point? Yeah, whatever. Stage 3, spend a gold to receive... Yeah, screw you. You guys can't see this because I don't have a camera on my face, but I'm giving the middle finger to my tablet. Stage 4, increase 1 power via tech upgrade, building, blah, blah, blah. Stage 5, increase soldier... These look a lot like the regular weekly events, except instead of monster kill for stage 2, it's using speed ups. And instead of donating resources to your guild or healing troops for stage 3, it's use gold. And then, okay, stage 6 is defeat enemy soldiers equal... Okay, so stage 6 is going to coincide with kill event, and it's basically do kill event. A lot of these events just look like they're just trying to get you to play the regular game and like basically they're regurgitating or enriching content that's already there. So this is if you play into this, if you do all of these stages during the days, and once again it almost completely coincides with the regular individual / guild events, you know, the regular weekly ones, except for stage 2 and stage 3. So if you play into these, you're going to get ranking awards. It looks like for each stage, there's going to be these stage rewards. And here it's like, if you use 3,000 magazines, you get all of these, which is not bad. You know, honestly, it's pretty easy. Maybe I will throw 3,000 magazines at something. I can't look at stage 2. And I also can't see the rest of the rankings. Do I press that? There we go. Okay. So this must be planet specific. Looks like people have already spent stuff. I'm not going to spend stuff until it's guild event. I think it's too early to be spending mags now. Oh, and here we go. if you win on the stages, it looks like, you get ranking points, right? Overall ranking points, yeah. So it looks like, here, like, let's see. Is it 100 for rank 1, 95 for rank 2? Yeah. So it's like listing what you're going to get. Whatever. This is the daily ranking. And, you know, some of these are not bad. I mean, it depends on how active your planet is. If you're basically the only guild on the planet, then, like, who GAF, right? And then this is the overall ranking. And here you go. That's your. So it looks like it is planet based, not game based, which is good. It should be planet based. You know, give more people some rewards. And, yeah, you get your primary AI, whoever's the top on the planet. And Telebots, ooh, Alpha and Telebots. We don't see a lot of those. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this stuff is alright. This stuff is not going to make me go out of my way for much. I'll pick up some stuff, I guess, as I get the opportunity. We'll have to see what the rewards are for later stages. Okay, let's look at the time limit item redeem. So, in my opinion, worst skin in the game, although some people seem to like it. And again, we've seen this Wild Rose, we've seen these 3 helmets, like, who cares? Who cares? Like, we've had this stuff has been out and in almost like every other event for the past year. I don't feel a need to pick up any of this stuff. I might have. I forget if I have a Devil's Touch or not, even. I mean, you could get some, whatever, and yeah, they give you, for some reason, you could get some Nico tokens. And, oh, look, they finally put commemorative coins back into events. So you can, instead of spending for the slots, you could just use your commemorative coins to get Shamrocks, like how it used to be, like, about 10 months ago in the game. Or you could spend Shamrocks to get 10 magazines. So, I mean, whatever. You get the Shamrocks by playing the slots, so it's like, who cares? Who cares? What else we got? Okay. Eternal Fire daily. Completing all daily tasks gets you. Shamrock is going to come from the slots, and then the green hat is going to come from the Oracle. You should be placing the percentages here too, 7 Pirates, just so if you need me to tell you how to document things. And again, daily charge by day. Thank you for showing us what the rewards are instead of just like trying to get us to spend money on stuff. And they're all for $100, which is ridiculous. Normally, there are some tiers here for like $20 and $50. So, I mean, one of the things that, you know, famously has been an issue in this game is the cost. You know, and the cost is prohibitive. And for them to come back in here and, like, especially after there was a huge community blow up. There was one in December. You know, fast forward 3 months later, and none of the issues were really fixed. So 3 months later, you know, surprise, surprise, there's another community blow up, and they always, you know, smile and nod and say pretty words to us. But then, you know, for them to turn around and increase the cost of this event and to remove lower cost options, you know, 7 Pirates, I'm sorry, that's a dick move what you just did. I'm guessing, look, this was all planned out before, you know, the huge community upset last week. But I encourage people, you know, send screenshots of this into the support line and let them know, I definitely will, that this is exactly what we're talking about. You shouldn't be removing lower cost options. You should be adding even lower cost options. There should be a $5 event pack. Why the hell not? There should be a 99-cent event pack. Like, why not? What do you lose? You're only going to get more spenders, because I guarantee you something, 7 Pirates. If somebody has $25 to spend on an event and you take away the $20 pack, they're not going to spend $100. They're going to go out and get a few rolls of sushi with a friend. All right. But let's look at these. Are any of these good? So at least they double your unlimited crystals. But this is basic stuff. We've seen all this before. Like, yeah, we've seen all this before. Sorry, it's 7 Pirates. This is weak. And I understand. Look, you're trying to bleed us dry before next week. Fine, but whatever. That's weak, 7p. And then guild gold spent. At least they didn't make it personal gold. But I'll be honest with you. A lot of people just aren't spending their gold like they used to. A lot of people aren't buying packs like they used to, and we're almost in like a Mexican standoff where we're just like. It's the community on one side and 7 Pirates on the other side. The community is looking for 7 Pirates, like, make a move, show us that you actually are willing to invest in us as a customer base by giving us content at varying price points. And so, like, everybody has, like, ratcheted down immensely on their spending. If you talk to some of the big spenders, like, hey, are you spending as much as you were last year? Or are you spending as much as you were 6 months ago? Many of them will tell you no. And the reason for that is we're watching and waiting for 7 Pirates to show that they actually give a shit about their customer base. And when events like this come out, it just reinforces that thought, like, hey, why should I spend at all? You aren't putting any thought into the event pack anymore. You're removing price points from the event pack, accessible price points. And you're making it such that if I want to get any rewards out of the daily charge, I have to spend $100? I'm sorry, 7p. It's a dick move. This looks like nothing much, honestly. Okay, and then you're gonna get your Oracle. Looks like largely for magazines, some commemorative coins. I'm not gonna spend on the Oracle until I learn what the other percentages are. So get, like, 7 Pirates, you gave us what the hat is in the Oracle. Why are you not giving us the rest of the Oracle information? Why do we have to rely as a community on a small group of players that data mine the game and then force the information out, like, to everybody that they can, and it has to travel by word of mouth? Why can't you just publish these things? Alright, that was pretty ranty. Is there anything else with this event? I don't think so. So this is not the anniversary event. This is an event designed to get you to spend money before the anniversary event. Is there anything worth picking up here? Like, for free? No, I don't think so. So I think that, there are a lot of people that use Wild Roses. Not to get into it, like, too in-depth right now, but I would say 98% of the people, 99% of the people who use Wild Roses are using them in the incorrect circumstances, or on the incorrect accounts, or on the incorrect commanders. So, I mean, I don't ever recommend to people to pick up a Wild Rose. If you tell me you're just going to pick up one thing from an event, you already have all the stuff, it's either Wild Rose or nothing, then fine, pick up the Wild Rose. But do not go out of your way. Don't start playing Mega Slots. Don't play the Galactic Oracle for a Wild Rose. That's my opinion. And then when it comes to these helmets are pretty, well, I'll say for the infantry helmet and... Well, for the infantry helmet is basically for T12 players. And for the players that play Transcenders, they're really not for other people. The Walker helmet is the most applicable of these 3 helmets. And then when it comes to the air helmet, I don't even know why they made the air helmet. Seriously. So, if I were to tell you to pick anything up from this event, I would say don't. This event is not worth, to me, it's not worth interfacing with. Pick up whatever is going to be your free stuff through the daily participation. Pick that up. I'm not going to be buying a single pack during this because this is all crud. And none of this is worth spending gold for. So I would not even encourage my guild to spend gold so that we could have greater rewards, because these aren't worth it, and we know that there is going to be plenty of opportunities to spend gold come next week during the anniversary event. And then when it comes to the Galactic Oracle, I can't advise anyone to go into this until we know all of the percentages. Which again, 7 Pirates, great that you told us for one of the items what the percentages are. Publish the percentages on all of the items, please. This is something, it's ridiculous that we should have to ask for this. So, I hope that you use this opportunity for this event to build on the strength of last week and complain to 7 Pirates, number one, that they took out the $20 pack. Number two, they haven't changed this $100 pack in 7 or 8 events, maybe more, maybe 12. And also, I would complain about the fact that they changed daily charge, which used to be a varying amount. They made it to $100 every single day. To me, they've made this event so inaccessible. It's a step backwards for them. And I'm sorry to bring you this kind of this like dour news in this fashion. We're all holding out for next week for the anniversary event, and we're all hoping that 7 Pirates will learn some lessons. I'm gonna sit here and hope and pray that the flop of this event is based on that they already completed the work. However, we're all looking to next week to see what is going to come out and what changes are 7 Pirates going to make based on the community outcry of last week. So, enjoy what you can out of this. Get your free stuff out of the event, just like always. And I'll see you guys back here next week when I hope we're going over the anniversary event, or maybe I'll be selling my arc. Maybe I'll be dead. And someone else will have a lot more toilet paper. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy, guys. Thanks for joining me this morning.